Hey, this braid is driving me crazy. Okay, hey, it's LuuLuu from Aging Gorgeously. Welcome, everyone. Did I do that good? Welcome. I just felt like being very Vanna White-ish at that moment. But anyway, welcome. Hey, how are you? I had a name in my head and I lost it. Whatever. Could y'all help me? If you could think of a name for Aging Gorgeously subscribers, what you want me to call you? I don't like squad. That's like, so 22 and I'm 50. So we got to come up with a name that works. So, hey, what's going on? How are you? Let's do it. Today, first off, I'm real natural today. I think I wanted to go with the flow of what I'm going to be talking about. Plus, I just was like, I'm gonna get it together for my next filming, but I wanted to like relax and let you all see how I look. So this is, once again, me. There's no foundation on and stuff. This is this 50-year-old face. There's been absolutely no work done. I have no fillers. I have none of that stuff, but this is the face you get. So sometimes you're gonna see some bags, whatever. So anyway, how are you? Okay, so I'm back. Hey. All right, so I'm back to talk about the beauty oils, the oils you need to have in your home for beautiful hair and skin. I don't know why I can't get this shit out of my mouth. It just don't want to flow. I'm trying to get it out. But here's the deal. These are the oils that I keep in my house for my hair and my skin. I promise you need them. Okay, so let's go with the first. The first, of course, is going to be olive oil. This is some olive oil I have, extra virgin. You can get whatever brand you want. Try to get the extra virgin because this is the cold process, especially when you're putting on your face. Hair, not so much. You could just use regular old olive oil. But this, so here's a bottle that I have, and I have more olive oil in the house, but this is one I just grabbed. Okay, so let's talk about what olive oil does for you. And I have notes right here, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to read them because I can't remember everything. Okay, so it is chock full of antioxidants, vitamin E, polyphenols. And so what it does, it helps protect the skin from premature aging. Y'all hear that? Helps protect the skin from premature aging and free radical damage. And it doesn't clog your pores. And of course, it's a moisturizer. It's a natural moisturizer, and it helps to promote hair growth. Now, let me just say this about olive oil. Olive oil, if you put it on your face, this is something to put on at night because olive oil is heavy. So if you're just going to slather your face with some olive oil, don't do that before you go out because you're going to be an oil slick all day long because it doesn't penetrate as well as other oils. So it's going to, it's going to be kind of heavy on the skin. Let's not do that. When I use olive oil on my hair, the other thing about olive oil on your hair, olive oil makes a great hot oil a hot oil treatment. So sometimes before I wash my hair, I just slather my hair in olive oil, put a plastic bag over it, wrap it up, let it get some heat on it, and boom, that's the quickest thing you can do with any of these oils is do that. Okay, so that's olive oil. I'm not going to go deep into them because I'm actually going to do specific videos in reference to them and do a really long in-depth discussion about oils and things like that. And of course, if you would like to hear that, let me know. Okay, next up is grapeseed oil. Now I keep grapeseed oil in the house too. This I got at Walmart, but honestly, I usually buy my grapeseed oil from Trader Joe's and a couple of other oils from Trader Joe's because they always have it. It's a very good quality. Trader Joe's quality is on point. So grapeseed oil. Now, let me tell you why I first started using grapeseed oil, because grapeseed oil is so good for wrinkles. It is such an anti-wrinkle. That's all I'm saying. So it's an anti-wrinkle, because it has it's rich in vitamin C, D, and E. And y'all know that we buy all these vitamin C serums. Lord knows I have a bunch of them, but you're getting a good dose of it. The other thing with grapeseed oil is that it penetrates your skin much better than olive oil, because olive oil is much heavier, is a heavier oil. Grapeseed is a lighter oil, so it penetrates in your skin much easier, and it can help with breakouts. Now, let me just tell you all, people with oily skin, they be like, no, I don't want to put no oil on my skin. Honey, you need oil. You need oil. Now, let me say, don't slather this stuff on in the daytime, but if you're dealing with oils, put them on at night and let them penetrate your skin overnight. Once you go and wash your skin, cleanse your face in the morning, you'll be fine. You're not going to be oily. Because let me just say this, and I don't know if you know this, but here's the deal. The more you strip your skin of natural oils, the more oil it's going to produce, because it feels like, oh, I'm dry, I need some oil. So you're defeating the purpose. So you need to give yourself natural oils, because then that'll start balancing your skin. I promise you, my skin is much more balanced when I'm putting oils on them in the evening, because then it allows my skin to balance out. And grapeseed oil is one of them. And if you think about it, Caudalie is a brand that's based on grapes. So why wouldn't you just go get you some grapeseed oil? So the way to use it is, and this is really good for your hair, it helps to stimulate hair growth. It's also really good. I use grapeseed oil when I'm going to blow out my hair. Now, I'm going to say this for women with drier hair, black women, women of color, things like that. This is a great heat protector. And you can actually use it because it's going to seep into, once you blow your hair out, it will be gone. It will dissipate. So even if you have, a little bit oilier hair, I promise you this isn't going to hurt you, but this is a great heat protector. Whenever I blow dry my hair, which is not very often, I always use grapeseed oil as my heat protecting. So that's and what it does, and it strengthens hair and it promotes hair growth. But I promise you, this is a great heat protector. Trust me. All right, next up, argan oil. Now let me just tell you about this. Argan oil is awesome, it's wonderful, but y'all paying too much for it. I'm telling you, you're probably paying too much. Please don't go get that Josie Marin. I mean, I got some of her whipped oil and I love it, but I would never buy an ounce of Josie Marin argan oil, because I can buy 1.7 fluid ounces at Trader Joe's. Do y'all see this? This is Trader Joe's. This is Trader Joe's. This is Trader Joe's all day. Trader Joe's all day, 1.7 ounces, organic, and I promise you, I know this doesn't cost me $20, and this is almost 2 ounces. So listen to me. That's why I'm doing this, is because, we are getting bamboozled by these companies. And yes, some of the stuff is great. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to things with natural ingredients, a lot of times you can make this shit yourself. So let me talk about argan oil. So argan oil is an antioxidant, and most of these have a lot of vitamin E in them, which vitamin E attacks free radicals, and it also is a big on anti-aging. I sometimes just put vitamin E on my skin. I just get the vitamin. You can get the vitamin E tablets. Those okay, that's something else. Let me go back. Okay, so anyway, it hydrates your skin without being oily. So it'll give you the hydration you need without giving you that oil slick of a look. And it then also doesn't clog your pores, and it's rich in vitamin A also, which, if y'all know anything about the products you're buying, retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. That's just a very concentrated, they pulling out that retinol in the vitamin A. So hence argan oil, that's why all these products have it in there, because it's a natural retinol source. It's a natural vitamin A source, and will help, of course, with anti-aging. And let me just tell y'all this. There's a theme about anti-aging in reference to the oils I use. Why? Because I'm 50 and I need to keep the skin together. So just so y'all know, it's just a theme. It's a theme. Now, next up is jojoba oil. This is jojoba oil. You see it? I get this from Trader Joe's also. This is 4 ounces. It's pure jojoba oil, and it is so wonderful for your skin. Once again, anti-aging. And let me tell you why this is good for your skin. It has a little bit different than the other ones, because yes, it is it has vitamin B in it, which fights off free radicals and cellular damage. But what this really does for you, and from a skin standpoint, is that jojoba oil is the closest to sebum in our skin. Now, I know people are like, sebum, but are we trying to get rid of? No, you are not. You are. People who are trying to get rid of a lot of the sebum in their skin is because they're oily, and that's the oil that we produce. However, as you get older, your body Why they honking their horn? I done said this before. Text, damn it. Okay. So sebum is what's in our skin, and it helps to keep our skins from drying out. So yes, some of us produce too much, but I'll tell you this, jojoba also helps to balance out that. So if you do produce too much, if you add jojoba oil to your regimen, it's going to help to balance out the overproduction of it. Now, as you get older, 50, 40s and 50s, the production of sebum slows down with age, and then that's how you get dry skin and you get that lose elasticity. This jojoba mimics that, so therefore it helps to replenish that you're not producing naturally anymore. So that's why you want a little jojoba. Also for the hair, it's great for your scalp. It helps with promotes your hair growth because it create, you don't want your hair to be dry. So you want your scalp to produce the oils that you need. Now you don't want it to be over oily, but you need it to produce the oils to help promote, to keep your scalp from being dry. And that's what jojoba does. It's so good with. It also helps to keep, it's a natural treatment for eczema too. I didn't know this. I just found this out recently because I don't have eczema. But if you have eczema, if you have breakouts of eczema, jojoba is a natural treatment for. So I promise you're going to get this. Now I'm telling you this bottle, and you don't use a whole lot of it, cost me about less than 20. These two cost less than 20 from Trader Joe's. I'm just saying. This is 4 ounces. Trust me, it's a great deal. I'm into them. All right, now I know y'all thought I forgot it, but I didn't. Coconut oil. Now let me just tell y'all, this is my emergency backup coconut oil. I keep a big, huge industrial size thing of coconut oil, and I know many of us do too, because coconut oil is versatile. And now, of course, coconut oil is the oil that everyone talks about now. But these are all good. Now, let me tell you what coconut oil you need to have in your house. Coconut oil is a natural antibacterial and antifungal product. So therefore, it helps, it gets rid of bacteria. Duh. It also is good for atopic dermatitis. And now here's some things about it that this is different than the other ones. Coconut oil can clog your pores. I know everybody says, oh, they take off their makeup with coconut oil, but you have to be careful. You can take off your makeup with any of these. If I was going to do that, I would take it off with olive oil, grapeseed oil, or coconut oil. Coconut oil is probably the fastest to get it off, but it can clog your pores. I'm just telling you this now. Be sparing with it, your use on your facial skin, because it will clog your pores. Now, look, I slather myself in coconut oil. I'm all over the place. So it's wonderful. We all know these are all moisturizers. For hair purposes, hair is very good, but let me give you the caveat, because people are always using it. Coconut oil is a protein. So if you put it on your hair too often and leave it to sink into your hair, and I'm telling you this from experience, it's a protein. So eventually your hair is going to start breaking off because it's got too much protein in it. And when you have too much protein in your hair, it breaks off. So you have to be careful about that. The best thing to do with coconut oil on your hair is to use it as a hot oil treatment before you shampoo. Slather your hair with this, put on a bag, a plastic bag, wrap your hair up, get under a dryer, and let this sink into your hair, and then wash it out and condition it. And then that is the best way to use coconut oil on your hair. I promise you, you do it like that, it'll be much better for your hair than if you just throw some coconut oil in your hair. And this is for my sisters, my black ladies, because especially you natural women, especially you new ones, because we always looking and searching for stuff to do for our hair, and that is not a good idea. You can use a small amount of coconut oil, but just using pure coconut oil on your hair, no. It needs to be mixed up in things and be a small part of the percentage of the mix. Okay? So that's those. Now I got a couple of honorable mentions. Those are my 5 that I wanted to talk about for the beautiful skin and hair. You need to have these in your home. I promise you. Now, and if you all would like, because I actually make my own oil mix. I make a mix up and I keep it in the house for me and my daughter. And I make a big, huge batch of it. It lasts me for months, where I have, and this is just the basic. And I do a basic oil, and then I can tweak it for other things. Like I've added, you know, I might add aloe vera in it, things like that. If you would be interested in me showing you how to make it, let me know. I will take care of that, and we will do a whole, you know, I can do a video in reference to that. But let's go back to the honorable mention ones. Now, you don't have to have these, but these are good to have in your house. I'm just saying, you need to have these in your house. So the first one is, now, castor oil will help your hair grow, especially if you have breakage, like especially on your edges. But let me just tell you, my sisters probably know about this, but in case, for my people who don't know, you want to get Jamaican black castor oil. Now, this is made by Shea Moisture. You want to make sure you get the 100% Jamaican black castor oil. This is just a different, just a different type of castor oil. But baby, black women swear by this on their edges. When you're trying to grow them edges back, when you're trying to get them edges back, it will bring them back. And I have issues with edges because my hair can be very fragile, and so I have to be very careful, because even if I braid my hair too tight, or if I pull it too tight and like this, my edges will show the damage. So if you are having any, like where you're seeing thinning around your edges, Jamaican black castor oil will take care of it. I'm just saying, this is what you need it for, because it helps your hair growth. Just trying to help. Okay, now the last one is, I know y'all saw all this stuff I just picked up. It's rosehip seed oil. Rosehip seed oil. Okay, now this rosehip seed oil I bought from eBay. I'll try to link the where I got this from, because it was a really good deal, as opposed to going to Whole Foods, because Whole Foods does carry rosehip seed oil. On a pinch, you can always go get it there. It's just a little more expensive than what I paid for. Okay, so rosehip seed oil is chock full of antioxidants, vitamin A and vitamin C, which we know is like the holy grail of skincare vitamins that everything has. You either get a vitamin C one or a retinol based one, vitamin A and C. So it has both of them in it. And if you check some things that are more natural and they're telling you they're giving you vitamin C and vitamin A or retinol, you might see rosehip seed in the ingredients list. So it helps with dandruff and dry scalp when it comes down to the hair. So you can put it in, you know, massage it into your scalp, and it's going to help with your dandruff. It helps remove blemishes and scarring from the skin, and it's a powerful wrinkle reducer. And so hence why I have it sitting right here, and it's being used. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help. I forgot to pull it out, but vitamin E is also very good to have in your home, but you want to make sure you get 100% vitamin E. You can get vitamin, when you see it, it's a big old bottle of it. Check it. It's probably vitamin E in like soybean oil. No, you want to find 100% vitamin E oil. I will link that down in the description, because vitamin E is a super duper wrinkle reducer. It's so good. And so I want to say that, you know, when it comes to your skincare, you need to have a combination. I believe in a combination of things, from the higher end, you know, the regular skincare, store-bought skincare, to natural sources of it. Because a lot of times we're buying products that have this stuff as their main ingredients, and we're paying way too much for it. And some of the other ingredients are just there for preservatives, to make sure that you can use it. You know, it's shelf stable. So this stuff is wonderful that you can have in your home. Once again, come on. This will serve you for a longer time and give you a great skin. So I don't know what I was saying for a second, but let me go back. Hey, so this is so these are the oils that I want you to add to your beauty kit. I already got them. I want you to get them, because I want your skin to be as beautiful as it can possibly be without you having to spend every dime you have. And also, some of us, just can't afford to go on and get all that, work done on us. So we need to do some things that are naturally will enhance and make things better. So I want to thank you for coming on in and hanging out with me while I talked about these. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, if there's anything you would like to see me do with these oils, if you are interested in learning how to create your own facial oils, beauty oil base for hair and scalp and skin, let me know. I will go ahead and do that video. If I'm going to be doing some other things like this, but this is like one of my passions when it comes to beauty. So get ready for more of this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great day. You have a great and wonderful day, and may life treat you kind. Bye-bye.
What is going on in the world? Besides our president trying to blow up, get us blown up, and doesn't give a fuck about racism and shit like that. But other than that, let's talk beauty. What the hell? So it's just running and I'm not saying shit. And that's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Why don't you speak, please? LuuLuu, why does this brain want to sit like this? What the fuck?